going to pick him up. I'm going to try and be really efficient running through some of the movements on him. But, you know, what I just did there was a lot of the majority of my work, and then I try and be really efficient putting it together, trying not to repeat things too many times. You know, that's always, when I see people doing that, it's for the rider's benefit, not for the horse's benefit. Good. Through some canter first, and I'm going to really test the going and coming back. So now I will make a bit more pressure on my horse. Good boy. And bringing the frame higher. And coming through half par. And you can see this horse can go very easily sideways. So I actually had to ask him not to go so much sideways. Good. Good. Lovely and straight for the change. And he did not renege at all. And then I'm going to go again. Good boy. And I'm going to bring it back because I felt him becoming croup high there. So I'm going to be like, yeah, you know what? Not quite the right idea. It was a nice reaction of my good luck. Go forward. Good. And there you go again. Good horse. Very easy off to the side. Nicely following the reins. When the horse wants to go like that, then I can ride it more long at the end. Good. Good. Very happy with that feeling on the short side. So then maybe I tried like a little bit of a zigzag to good and over and change. All right, so you know that just tells me I need a lot more collection if I want to get out and back twice. Here, go out, 2, 3, change, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's fine. 6, 7, 4, 5. Good. Okay. You know, I don't really care about the count. Care how easily he came. Whoop, good boy. Up there in front of my leg. I'm going to come into it. A pirouette. Working pirouette. Good. Good. Always start with a working one. Make sure that, yeah. Can I bring him back but then ride him out again? Bring him back a little bit but ride him out again. Bring him back a little bit and ride him out again. Bring him back a little bit and ride him out again, and then find the out. Super. And I'm going to turn that into a little bit of a renverse. And that was a super reaction from him. Good. And then I'm going to come up the center line. Now he gets really, really smart about his work. Choosing new lines. And I'm going to come in as small as possible. And we're going to make a 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out. Okay, got a little above the bit, but the attitude was super. Good boy. Had to use a little bit of body English there to get him a bit more on my aid for the flying change that he absolutely understood. He must stay uphill. Good. Working pirouette again. This way he gets a bit low in the front. So why does he get low? Because I've got too much neck bend and he's popping the shoulder on the right side. Be like, come, there, come. Can I ride out a little bit? Yeah, yes I can. Can I come in a little bit? Yes, I can. And out, yes. And then I'm going to put that into a bit of renverse again. Put a straightness through the body, get the horse more connected to my outside rein. Come up the center line. Easy. Now we're trying to come into the super high collection, keeping him in front of my leg. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little large, but you know what? He stayed round, he stayed through, he stayed connected. All right, and then what I'm going to do now is just give him a nice easy canter along. Good boy. Let him know he was good. I'm going to ride the changes one time. After he has just a little break, And honestly, they do not need to have a break and walk. You know, like sometimes I just give my horse a break in the gate. You know, and that I learned from Udo Langer. He's like, there's the horse's break. And let's see what we have for the changes, because I've had a few problems with them this week. Just anticipating, you know. And it happens. And the change, and the change, and the change, and the change. Good. And I'm all about quality of the changes. You know, if I have a mistake, I never care. Like, the horse don't know. You know, so reacting to that is stupid. Good. All right, and make sure that he's really in front of my leg. On the right lead, it's interesting, he doesn't get as croup high in the extension, but I really want him here. Ones, I'm going to take this a little bit. Come here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so a clear drifting to the left. So I'm going to put my whip in my left hand. How about that? And we're going to think about that again. Now, if I did them on the rail, you wouldn't be able to feel that very well. And on the diagonal, which I might actually try because it might make him drift more to the right. I turn 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, almost. All right, but that's all we need for the into 2, which we're really close to doing an into 2. But you can see, when I didn't have to fix the straightness, the horse can keep going in the changes. And then when I have to fix the straightness, I have to abort the changes. Good, but I'm a super canter now. Like, I'm really, really happy with this canter. And I'm going to bring him through to the trot, because the upper level tests are through trot, not through walk. You know, I want to say here, nope, stay in front of my leg. At a downward transition. Oh, good boy. Has nothing to do with getting behind the rider's leg. You see, I sent him on. Go straight into a half pass. Like a good one. You know, and that's all about contact, you know. Nothing to do with riding half passes. If I have a good contact, I know the half pass works. Good, now I can bounce this. Good horse. Bounce that trot a little more. Now he's super in front of my inside leg, so yeah, then I get a super shoulder in, and I can bring it back. A little bit haunches in front of my inside leg again. I'm gonna bounce him again here, make sure that I'm not chasing him too much, but I'm getting lots of spring. Gets me to ground cover. And I can ride it forward. Making more angle is easy in the end, but I need my horse to be thinking like this. You know, and I'm testing, do I have some passage steps? Good boy. Staying nicely connected in the bridle there. So I'm going to give him a little break, do a little bit of piaffe passage, and then we're done. And I try to be as efficient as possible in this heat. Like, you can't just like, you have to be disciplined yourself as a rider, not to have to repeat things too often. Like I said in the beginning, spending time in the walk, getting a good contact. I don't care if that takes 40 minutes and I ride for 10. Now compared to the beginning, he is really going in front of my leg. So I'm super happy with this walk, because that's a walk I can collect. Oh, is there a horse over there? That's so pretty that he recognized the gray horse. Oh, it's Junior, I think. Hey, you know Junior. It is hard to stop and start again. Whoop, don't leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. Good. Good. Now I got my passage. And I just have to keep saying, clarifying my aids, clarifying the straightness. Get off my right leg, but do not pop your left shoulder. And that is the hard thing. Going to the right with him. Good. Come, 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 come. And I never try to make that from the whip, ever. My whip is really just to excite the horse a little bit. Good, 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 good. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. There he starts to jump off of his front legs a little bit. I'm going to have a little poop. I'm going to change the direction. Right, because good horse. Pooping and going. Now this side, I have more control. Left leg to right connection is much easier. I can push him off my left leg and no bulging on the right shoulder. We're bringing him into the passage. Now, as long as I control one diagonal pair, the other one will copy. If my horse is correctly connected. I click a little bit for the rhythm. I think it helps me more than it will help the horse. Oh, I wanted to take off there a bit, but that's the right idea. Come, this is all behind the leg, no. Come. Stand. Better, 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 better. Come out. Not too many steps. You know, he a little bit gets a bit stuck there because he wants to stay in it for too long. So I have to leg him off my inside leg and say, nope, do not. Passage, piaffe, out, passage, come, come, the hardest one. Oh, and he leave me behind. My own mistake. Good. And then I don't need to ride an extended trot, but I have to have the feeling it would be there. Oh, I needed it. Otherwise, my horse isn't. Good. Passage. Good. Close it up a little bit more with my aids. Come on. Close it up. Good. And come, 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 come. Yes. Okay. And I'm super happy with that for today because it was a clarity. You know, now I'm just going to let the neck swing, let the neck down a little bit. Let the trot swing. You know, kind of the feeling of passage, but not doing it. Like the tempo of passage. You know, and I let him just kind of come, come, come. Close up your hinds. There we go. Follow the contact in front. Good horse. You know that I can make it a bit easier. Good. Turning, 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 turning. Alignment. Can I turn? Can I turn? Inside leg to outside rein. Can I turn? Yes. Is he following? Yes. Am I half halting every single step? Yes. The baby half holds. The idea of half holds. Only half holding off the bit. Not stopping the motion of the horse. Just letting him kind of swing, swing. No running. Swing trot. Swing trot. Swing trot. Lovely. Swing trot. Yeah. And then I will let him stretch normal. And again, encouraging the nose forward. That he follow. For sure, breathing is a lot easier out there. Good horse. Good. Always changing directions a lot. You know, that just proves the honesty of the changeover. And I think I have to always be very disciplined about changing the direction again, making sure the horse, the connection doesn't change when I change the direction. And I think that's really, really hard to train on young horses. That's changing over. Changing over. Good. I'm going to stop here in the shade. Woo. And we're going to have a lovely walk along the lake to go home. And that's my video of Rocky.